day 67. If you see my earlier postings, color looks kind of weird in the camera anyway. Uh, Light happens. If you saw my post today, this is kind of a special day. Uh, I got a message from Roli this morning welcoming me to the beta team for the new AI music coach program that they're putting out. It's an enhancement to the Roli Learn program that is currently out. And it gives a lot more feedback and stuff. And I have been like a kid in a candy store. It's like Christmas morning here. I downloaded the software and loaded it, and it did prove to me that it replaced the Learn program that was on my iPad. It didn't give me an alternate version of it. So with that being said, I haven't done anything with it except took a little peek under the hood and just opened up the first page. And basically it was starting me up from where I was. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into the program and kind of show you what I saw and then my decisions along the way. So let's jump in here. If you're new here and this is your first time joining me, I've posted a couple things out there. So I'm imagining we might get a little more interest on this because this is the new software. So if you're new here and you would like to follow my adventures, I just dropped in a link to my mailing list to keep you updated on my practice schedule and kind of the progress that we're making during the week. So this is what the new page is. The only thing I did here is I added a new person to the training called Paul Beta. So you said my volume seems off. And hey, Paul, welcome. What way is my volume off? Let me know. Is it too soft or and give me kind of let me know what you're hearing. Anyway, um, when I started looking at this, like when I went into my existing program and I started this up, it took me to this. Now you can see if you've been here before, the opening is different. It says I'm your Roli Music AI coach, and then it asks me what I want to do, and then up in the upper right hand corner, the kind of talking button is um, huh, oh, what the heck? Hang on, you're right. Let's try that again. I bet that sounds much better. What I did is I changed shirts earlier and I left the microphone on the other shirt. So it was kind of over on the other side of the room. It was picking me up, but sort of. Anyway, let's start this all over again. Welcome to day 67. As you have seen that is my head kind of out of focus. As you may have seen from my posting, I have been invited to be part of the Roli uh, team for the new software, the beta team. Hang on, let me adjust my face so there we go. A little more centered in here. We'll see what happens in the next one. But so it's kind of exciting. I loaded the software. What it did is it replaced the existing Learn program. And when I went into the software, into my old account, basically it took me right where I left off with. If I go in here and look at the lessons, it shows the lessons that I have watched. So I could actually just start up here and move on. But what I got to thinking about is to really experience the software and to really test the software like I'd wanted if I was the company behind this. I would want to start from the very beginning and see how it progresses each step of the way and experience the full experience of this software. So what I decided to do, even though we're 10 weeks into this, and when we started stage 2, as I mentioned, it was kind of like a reset. It felt kind of like a reset. So I decided what I really want to do is I want to go back to day 1. I want to come in this back as a beginner, see what the experience is for a brand new user. And I know from what I understand, it's going to kind of do an interview with me initially to kind of asking me where I am. So I want to experience all that and just see how it is and how it's different from the current program. So what I did is I went in and I created a new profile. And this is a very blank, and like I said, you've seen the most that I have done with this is looking at that. I have been tempted to go in and do something, but I have not because I wanted to experience this online. The other thing is by recording these sessions, I know the Roli team watches, keeps an eye on this and watches these occasionally. So I also want to record this experience not only from what I am seeing, but if you see something or notice something and you provide feedback, they're also going to get that. I can then take these clips and stuff like that if I run into a problem, and I can send those off and share those with the Roli team as we go through. My understanding from what they've told us at the beginning, or in the message I got today, is there's probably going to be updates and tweaks to this program on a weekly basis, if not more frequently if something comes up. So you're going to be experiencing this along with me. You're going to get kind of a sneak peek of what this is actually going to look like. And for you, Jeff, since yours is on order, there's a good chance that this might be coming out about the same time that you get your piano. We'll see what happens, but you're going to get to see what to expect. So I'm really excited for this. So let's jump in and see what happens, and pretending we are going back to day one. So it's basically checking to see if my keyboard and everything's in there. Oh, it's going to have me tune up again. One thing that I've noticed in this tune-up program is when I do this, it's kind of important to look at your finger placement. So like I've held down these two keys and my hands are on here, but I kind of have started noticing if it is actually registering how my finger is actually placed on this key. Is my fingers on the center of the key like they are? Where are they at in position to, the raised notes above? So if that's not correct, then you say something's not right and you go back and restart it. But I have found that has really been helpful going forward with kind of syncing up with everything. So we pick our skin color and we should be good to go. Okay, so here's the brand new thing. It says, let's get started with Roli Learn. Let's see what we'll do. I'm going to say jump right in. Well, it's going to tell me how the lessons work, which is the standard thing. We've been through this one before.
Welcome to the Roli Learn app. Here you can explore your favorite songs.
Let's see what happens if this is different.
Hi, Paul. Great to see you. What kind of music are you in the mood to learn today?
I'm easy, something basic, as if I was a beginner. I have played before, but it's been a very long time since I played the piano.
We could go with something gentle, like Amazing Grace, a short classical piece by Schumann, or even something calm, like American Beauty. Do any of those sound good to you?
Either of those sound good.
Let's pick Amazing Grace, since it's a nice, simple melody to ease back into playing. Do you prefer to read sheet music, or would you rather follow falling notes?
Sheet music.
All right, we'll start by listening, then work on the right hand, the left hand, and finally both together. How does that sound?
That sounds great. Oh my God.
Let's start by listening to the full piece.
I am in love. This, I can't tell you. Wow. Sorry. This is wild. This tapped into one of my music emotions that's been buried in there. What I'm going to do is, this is beyond exciting to me. Oh, wow. I'm going to go back in here. I'm going to go start with this. We're going to go through the lesson plan because I just want to see how this is. That musical coach thing that just popped up. Learning to read music again has been a big thing. God, I don't know where that came from, but that's been a huge thing for me. And while I have loved this program, that's one of the probably biggest drawbacks I've had was it felt more like an arcade game, which is great for some people, but I really wanted to focus on the experience of learning to read music again and all that type of stuff. And what that just showed me is that wish has come true. So enough about that. We're going to go in. Let's go start from the beginning.
Airwave gives Roli Piano and Piano M superpowers. It's designed to increase your confidence when you're playing, help you learn faster and more effectively, and have more fun. Here's a quick rundown of the new features that Airwave unlocks. Using infrared cameras, Airwave tracks your hands in incredible detail. This means every nuance of your playing is captured. This is what allows the app to give you such precise feedback on your technique, including finger position and hand posture. Learn Mode is the standard way we learn songs with Airwave. You can use Learn Mode with any first steps or beginner song. You'll find this at the center of the song screen. If you get stuck, just follow the instructions on the screen. There are two big benefits to using Learn Mode. Playing with good fingering might seem tricky at first, but getting it right now will help you develop good habits and improve in the long run. Plus, once you've developed that fingering, you'll be able to add in rhythm and speed in practice mode. Learn Mode also helps you memorize note names and locations on the keyboard. And that's about all there is to it. You're ready to start learning piano. We hope you found this video helpful.
That was one of the things, if you were with me in the beginning, that when I first started this, I did not have the Airwave. So I started working with basically two piano amps, two single keyboards. Okay, I'm going to open up a notepad here so that I can take little notes, because one of the first things that I've noticed here is it didn't move on after this, the lesson was over. Oops. So my apologies if I have to stop, but I think it's important to capture these things. Okay, sorry about that. That's part of the whole beta thing. That's what we're in here. Let's see if nothing happens there. Okay, so we're going to go back. See what this does. Oops, same thing.
Airwave gives Roli Piano and Piano M superpowers. It's designed to increase your confidence when you're playing.
Okay. Interesting. See what happens. Let's go into the browse. We'll go into... We missed this one.
Welcome to the Roli Learn app. Here you can explore your favorite songs and step-by-step lessons designed to guide you every step of the way, from your very first notes
I'm also looking to see if
all
they've
the way to
changed
reaching your
any of the
musical
videos.
goals. Your home screen is the best place to start. In each lesson, your keyboard will light up as your coaches show you what to play. Sometimes your app will pause and wait, giving you time to find and press the matching key. In the Cascade playing view, the colorful rectangles flowing towards you are called notes. When a note meets this line, play the matching key. You can pick a first step song in the homepage to get started. And don't forget, adding Airwave unlocks powerful practice tools. It tracks your hands in incredible detail using Roli Vision. You can use Airwave with Learn Mode on over 450 beginner and first step songs to get precise feedback on your finger position.
Okay, that one it did. This one it didn't. I'm gonna skip through this again and see if
Airwave gives Roli Piano.
Okay, it took it that time. Okay. Now we're going to go into the lessons.
Lessons are interactive, bite-sized videos designed to help you build key musical skills and learn the songs you'll actually enjoy playing in a structured curriculum designed by our experts. Real piano teachers guide you through each lesson, like me. You can follow along with my lessons and other coaches on the Roli
See if the
Learner.
coaches have changed.
Repeating lessons can be a really good way to solidify everything that you've learned. Take on the challenges at the end of each course before moving on. Skip ahead to the interactive parts of the lesson by using the yellow marker. Pause, rewind, or skip ahead in the lesson by using the buttons on your keyboard. I look forward to working with you in the app.
Now we're going to start playing.
Hey, what's up? Ruben here. So today we're going to be learning another classic, I Will Always Love You. This song was originally recorded by Dolly Parton in 1973, but the version you've heard was probably Whitney Houston's cover from the 90s. So we're going to be learning the famous melody, and we're going to be playing it mostly with the right hand, but with one note added in the left hand. Let's take a look. So with the left hand, we're only going to be playing one note, and that's G. And you actually only have to play it 3 times throughout the song. Most of the notes are going to be in the right hand. That's taking care of most of the melody. And we're going to be playing the notes B, C, D, and then near the end, we're going to play a high G. Let's take a look at that first phrase, which repeats throughout the song.
We're one fingering. I was hoping they would fix that. Oh, wow.
So that is the fundamental phrase of the melody, and it repeats a number of times throughout the song. Your left hand might feel a little bit funny playing that G and then waiting around for a while, but just try to relax it, focus on the notes in the right hand, and then your left hand will come back in an important part later on in the song. So practice that phrase a few times. So you're going to play through that core melody 3 times. And then on the 4th time around, it switches up a bit with this dramatic jump from the low G to the high G. Let's take a look at how that sounds.
Timing off. So bad with the slow. We finished this. Oh, that was really bad. Pay attention. Apparently I can't walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. I think what I'm going to do, oh, this is interesting. It still works. Let's see what it says for goals. Sorry. Okay, connect your, have we done that? Complete lesson. Okay, one of the things I want to do is I want to go back into Amazing Grace like it suggested here earlier, and then we'll end with that and just kind of see how that is going to work out. Let's do Amazing Grace.
Hi, Paul. Great to see you back. We've got Amazing Grace lined up to work on today. Are you ready to jump in, or would you like to adjust anything before we start?
Let's go. Something went wrong. Oh.
No worries. Let's get back on track. We'll start by listening to the full piece so you can get familiar with it. Then we'll...
We had a little crash there.
Got it. No problem. Let's reload the song and pick up from the top. Ready to try again?
Yes.
Now it's your turn to play through it. Take your time with each note and focus on the correct fingering. Let's go nice and easy.
What it's done there is it's picked up this first portion of the song, and you can see by those yellow marks, that's set that up in a loop. So it's going to have me play through that initially, and it's over and over and over again until I get the hang of it, which is really cool. So let's see.
All right, let's start with that first note. Use your right thumb to play the C. Then we'll move on step by step. Take it slow and steady. Great. Next you'll play F with your right middle finger and F with your left pinky together. Keep your hand position relaxed. Awesome job. Perfect accuracy on the notes and fingering. Now we'll add some rhythm and practice at a slow tempo. Let's aim for 50 BPM. Let's go for it. Great work so far. You've already put in about 15 minutes of practice. Would you like to wrap up for today or keep going a bit longer?
Let's keep going. This is so cool.
Awesome. Let's keep that momentum going. Keep focusing on the rhythm at this slower tempo and we'll gradually build up speed. Let's go. Take your time. Let's go again nice and steady. Good. Keep going. Let's give it another round. No rush. Try again. Keep focusing on each note. Almost there. Let's do one more. Good. Keep going. One more time. Great. Keep that steady pace, and we'll gradually build confidence. Let's keep going. Good. Keep going.
If it likes me this time.
Let's see. Keep that focus, and we'll get there for sure. Almost there. Let's do another round.
Gonna yell at me.
No worries. Take your time and we'll keep working through it. Let's try again step by step. Good. Keep going.
See if it takes me this time.
Let's see how it goes. Keep that steady focus and we'll get there. Almost there. Let's go again. One more time.
Interesting. I wonder. Hey Val. Hey Val. God. Gretchen and Obbs, welcome to the craziness. I'm wondering.
Let me.
I'm wondering when it's going to like pass me, because I know one of the things it does is gives you feedback and it kind of looks at how you're progressing, and it kind of then tells you when to move on. I have a volunteer thing that I have to go get ready for to go to, so I'm going to cut this short. I may tinker around with this piece a little bit more in this part just to see if it will move me across. We'll see how much time I have today. I may just save this and work on this tomorrow. But this is very exciting to me. The fact that I'm waiting to see how much feedback and stuff that the coaching portion is going to give. And like I said, I apologize. We've started from day one, but I think it's important to testing the beta software and just kind of see what the experience is like and making sure it works, the whole process through. I've already gotten a few notes and tagged some things in this recording to go back and send over to Roli to kind of, start giving them feedback on stuff. But I am really, 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 really excited for this. And as you could see when I was talking earlier, if you were here in the very beginning, I talked about the emotional experience of getting back into playing piano again. And I hadn't realized the huge vacuum that had left in, for lack of a better word, in my soul. It was hugely emotional, and I thought that I had addressed most of that emotion. But when I went into this program and it started presenting me with sheet music and learning it from the sheet music standpoint, that just cracked a whole nother emotion inside of me. It's like this is like the missing piece. I feel like I have been given an incredible gift in kind of discovering this keyboard, the program, and this whole thing. It's just like it's phenomenal what it has done for me inside, emotionally. Just it's I feel like a little bitty kid uh, all over again, getting a present on Christmas Day. It is so cool. I can't even put it in words. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me on day 67, the reset day, and the introduction to the Roli coach system. We will be learning more. We'll see what the days in the future here have to bring to us, discover what's happening. I don't know. It's this is so cool. I guess I need to kind of go off, calm myself down, and figure out how to speak again. It's like I guess we've moved from learning, getting the hands to work together now to getting the mouth to work. But anyway, thank you so much for being here, and I will be back tomorrow. Is Saturday, so tomorrow I will be back at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And then on Sunday, we'll be back at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. But anyway, thanks for joining me today. Thanks, everybody. And I will see you all tomorrow.